I don't use rubber gloves too often because we live on a very humid area and basically my hands don't get dry. However, today we had a very dry, windy and sunny day and I felt like I want to use the rubber gloves to protect my hands. And in order to have these rubber gloves a longer life and it's just much comfortable, I like to put some baby powder in there, but I didn't have any, so I just put some dry shampoo in there. I'm getting a lot of questions about these pots that I use. The brand name is Zepter and I have these for over 20 years and they still look very good and they work like it's brand new. I love to use them and it's one of the safest options to use for cooking. Everybody is different, but for me what works the best to keep up with things at home, I like to tackle different things and I just like to do a little bit of here and there. So that means I do a little bit of a cleaning in the kitchen and I will check on the laundry and I will do something else and I have some snack and I play with the kids and I come back and I do the filter, for example. So there's always something that is different, so that way it doesn't really as boring to me if I change it up a little and I don't have a strict schedule. More sunshine means more visible dirt, but you know what guys, I'll take that. I rather to clean just to have more sunshine. We had so much wind that day. I just opened all the windows in the house and it was just a good sweep everywhere. It just freshened the air. It truly feels to me it's just a new beginning after the long winter and the very slow spring. This fresh warm wind is here just to freshen up the whole entire house. This is the easiest way to clean up all the fine dust and pollen that we have in the house, since I like to keep the windows open all the time. So this is very fast with this dry mop just to run through on the floor. Once a month, I like to take care of all my wooden things, but there are things that I use way more often. So soon as I see any damage on them or they fading away, I just do a very quick treatment to those, and that would be 2 of the cutting boards and the plates that I use every single day. For next, I started to work on something that I was procrastinating for so long, but I really wanted to wear that pant, and it's super comfortable. I would say way too comfortable because it's way too big. So I had to adjust, and simply if the design would be like the old times, you would just have to move the button, but it wasn't in that case. It required to make a hole for the button. So that was a little bit more complicated, especially because every time I have an idea what I want to do, my sewing machine doesn't agree with that and it doesn't like my ideas. I was really fighting with the elements, but on the end I had the pants and it was my size, so I was really happy with the result.
The great yellow sun is reflecting in your deep blue eyes. The day has begun. You spin around, you laugh to yourself. And I see you shine in every color, resting your head in my arms. You sing la la la.
like to keep my pantry items in the jars because I get to see what's in there. I can see how much I have left in there. So, and it also is just easier to store things, and I get a better visual as I open the drawer. Once they get empty, I just wash them and then I refill them. I haven't bought any garbage bag, I would say probably in the last whole entire decade, because I have this little trash can, and whatever bag I have, like for example I had some flour today, so I'm just going to use that. Since we have to sanitize a lot more these days, I went back to the rubbing alcohol mixture, so that's what I'm using on the mirror. On the rest of the areas, I like to use my all-purpose cleaner with some essential oil and dish soap, and the exact recipe is down below in the description box.